Hello, my name is Reverend Gregory Quinlan. I'm the president and founder of the Center for Garden State Families, a Christian family advocacy organization located right here in New Jersey.
My name is Dave Malhotra. I live in Edison for almost 7 years. And now my kids, I have two children, they go to middle school. One is in 7th grade, one is in 8th grade. And recently we have been very much concerned about the topics they are bringing into the school and then books they are leaving my daughter's classroom and my son's classroom. And we were very concerned. I've been talking to a couple of parents on this issue, and everybody seems to be concerned about it. I also have an organization, NG Patriots, that we would like to promote these kind of activities to raise voice against these kind of things. What can be done on these topics, especially when they promote bisexuality, transgender, and LGBTQ+. Give me your take on that.
You're right. I've been hearing about this for 30 years. But the advancement of this sexual exploitation that's gone on into schools, particularly into New Jersey schools, has been accelerated, particularly since COVID and before COVID. And really since the Murphy administration took over. So parents have been calling our offices for all sorts of things, telling us what's going on. Then we took a deep dive into the curriculum, which is part of what brought in these books. As I call it, the LGBTQIA-XYZ+++ agenda, meaning that it just is ad infinitum. They're constantly adding new letters of the alphabet in combination to identify some craziness. None of it that makes sense. So what do you do about it? First of all, we need an understanding of what this LGBTQ++ stuff really is. No one is born into any of these identities. There's not a single gay gene, nothing. For example, we had the GANA study. August of 2018 when it was released, the GANA study was a worldwide study done on multiple continents, multiple universities and research centers. What it actually said was, and these were the headlines all over the world, no single gay gene. Whether it was the LA Times, whether it was the Australia Broadcasting Company, whether it was the Scientific America, those were the headlines, no single gay gene. Well, there's no cluster of genes either. And I remember people talking to me while I was in the lifestyle, asking me questions because they knew about my Christian background. Does God hate me? Am I going to hell? Would you read my favorite Bible verse at my funeral? Would you do my eulogy? Would you tell my son and daughter what happened to daddy? And I did all those things. By the time I did my 100th funeral, I said, that's it. I'm not going to do this anymore. I didn't go to any more funerals. I didn't go into any viewings. I still visited these guys in the hospital, took care of them, helped them get their medication, maybe cooked a meal for them. But I was done with that event of death. With that experience, I come at it with this way. We know that no one is born gay. The American Psychiatric Association had for years this statement, quote, there are no replicated scientific studies supporting any specific biologic etiology cause for homosexuality. Everything that's all of this LGBTQ stuff is a developmental gender identity disorder. Developed, not innate. Acquired, not inborn. Nobody's born gay. So where did this all come from? This has been decades since the sexual revolution, which took place in the 60s. This has been these multiple decades of 60 years now of teaching, indoctrinating, and telling people that they could be born gay.